If you listen to my tone, you can feel the passion. The fire in my eyes makes me a little different from the ground up. From the ground up. Quit playing.
You know, we gotta make a change in spite of everything that's going on. We always tend to look for somebody else for help when we can prevent things ourselves. You know, some things are not meant to happen or not supposed to happen. But if you don't prevent it, if you don't speak up, you just as guilty.
Testing. What's going on? What's going on, family? It's your boy Richie Rich coming to you today with another video. Yeah, it's been a while, but yeah, man, I've just been looking at it, you know what I'm saying? You know, focusing on a lot of stuff, you know, trying to grow and just really looking at it, man. You know what I'm saying? I really don't live, I ain't really got comfortable where I just live my everyday life in front of the camera. And when I started this journey, I really didn't want to get in front of the camera, to be honest. I really was doing this to you know what I'm saying, to build a team, because I know that anything that's great, if I look at people that's great, and I look at the team, I look at the work that they put in, not only the work they put in, but the team around them. So yeah, and you know, it's a lot of stuff to be maintaining, flipping back and forth the cameras and this and that and this and that and this. Nevertheless, you know, a few other things, I got back on my workout, and you know what I'm saying, I want to film that too, but you know what I'm saying, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of hard filming myself. I mean, I ain't that savvy yet, you know what I'm saying, but nevertheless, yeah, I'm still shooting at it, I'm still getting at it. I actually got a few upcoming things. Tomorrow I'm filming another podcast / radio talk show, and I will be doing an interview with them tonight, and just let y'all get a feel, and let them get a feel of what they can expect. Yeah, I just got to make it work. You know what I'm saying? I had to really realize that my vision really ain't everybody's vision. You know what I'm saying? Because at first I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, I put all my effort into this, got this, and it's like ain't nobody showing up in the place. But and I really was like, damn, man, why the fuck? But you know, my vision ain't everybody's vision. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get mad. I couldn't get mad very well at anybody, because I know everybody trying to find their way. And yeah, a lot of that shit kind of got me like, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of in my feelings, you know what I'm saying, because it's like, I don't know, I just see something different. But nevertheless, I'm gonna keep it pushing, and in time, everything will fall into place. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize that I was really asking myself, damn, did I do everything that I can possibly do to make my dream come to fruition? Did I do everything possibly in this life? And to be honest, you know, I couldn't lie to myself. Yeah, I did everything. You know what I'm saying? I got certain things. You know, I mean, I didn't actually go to school for filming, so yeah. But nevertheless, I still want to share something with you guys. I don't know if it's gonna work, so I kind of want to give it a try. And if it work, yeah, we gonna make it happen. But if it don't work, we still gonna make it happen, because I've been doing a lot of research as well. And yeah, I kind of been caught up on, like, infatuated with with magic, right? That's what I want to talk about. Is magic really happening? The Bible and everything, because I have a couple of I've been doing a lot of research with the reading the Bible, and not saying that the Bible is bad or anything, but as much as I don't read the Bible, I'm like, damn, I need to know if this shit real. Now, fuck all this fairy tale and flying man, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no kid no more. And motherfuckers say, oh, don't question it. Fuck you, don't get off my page. If you can't handle it, get your bitch ass off my page. I ain't biting my tongue no more. Fuck that. I'm about to give y'all niggas the real, because I don't be, I be wanting to know the real. You know what I'm saying? And I know, and I keep on telling certain motherfuckers, I keep on telling my family member, friends, oh yeah, they doing magic. But see, everybody like, oh, magic, because everybody's so fucking caught up on Harry Potter and all this old movie ass shit they can't see realistic. But at first I was like, okay, damn, how the fuck is this shit happening? If it was to happen, how would it happen? You know what I'm saying? So it led me deeper and deeper and deeper into the hole, right? What I ain't gonna say oh yeah, go to the pastor, because I had to ask myself, where the fuck the pastor get his information? From a seminary school, from a book? Where did John get his information? Where did all these people that you figure that you can go ask for information to be truthful, cousins, brothers, where is they getting their information from? A fucking book. So I don't mind reading, I don't mind studying, and I've been doing this my whole life. Like I said before in one of my previous videos, the first I really start to learn how to actually read. My first book was a Bible. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've been looking up some information. I want to share one book. I'm gonna grab it right quick, and yeah, hold on right quick. I'm gonna grab this book. Okay. Okay, so this is the book. This is one of the books that I got. I don't know if you guys uh can see it. You guys should be able to see it. It's called The Power of Psalms. What this book is, it's three. Let me read it what it says on the front. It says 375 ways to use Psalms for love, power, revenge, success, blessings, prosperity, protection, etc. Rituals, prayers. You know what I'm saying? It says this, and it has all 150 Psalms included. Now, a lot of people like, oh, this and that, this and that. I'm just be real. I've been studying and researching, and I knew that it was certain things about the Bible, right? Like, why do and if anybody can contest it, bring your information. You know what I'm saying? But if not, hey, you gotta you just but anyway, let me go. I digress. I don't want to get off the topic. But yeah, so where was I at? Where was I at? I lost train of thought. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so I've been looking at certain things and reading certain books, and so I look and pay attention to everything. Now, I seen a movie called The Tenet, and it kind of like, it was weird. You know what I'm saying? The way it's a good movie. It's actually a good movie until you and when you understand it. So let me I don't know. So I started looking at things, and I read this other book. I don't feel like grabbing it, but the book of the Golden Dawn. It's a pretty a fairly thick book. It's a Masonic book. And it says something that was very intriguing in there. It said one should be aware that magic happens in reverse. So That right there intrigued me when it said, one should know that magic happens in reverse. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck do that mean? Magic happen in reverse. But I just kept on, that puzzled me. So now comes this movie Tenet, with Denzel Washington's son. If anybody know who that brother is, he a pretty good actor. He played on in the Players with what's his name, The Rock. Okay, so I'm looking at the movie. And there's things happening, and I'm like, okay, damn, this seems strange. They were going into the future. They were going into the past to alter the future. So I said, damn. So I said, damn. So Spirit said, look at that. That's what you need to be paying attention to. So I said, okay. So then I started thinking about everything. And Spirit said, that's how the magic is. That's how the magic is set. Not only that's one of the ways the magic is set. Now, keep in mind and I had to broaden my mind, and it made me go back to think about when I seen a video from Dane Calloway when he said, why is history told to us in reverse? So I said, okay, everything. I said, damn, everything, damn. History told to us reverse, magic happened in reverse. So how is that really affecting us? You know what I'm saying? Is it really real? And damn, I kind of lost train of thought that quick. But yeah, so when I was listening to Dane Calloway, I said that's that's why, that's how everything is told. That's how the magic is set, because they tell us everything in reverse. Oh no, Dane Calloway said our histories, the slave history. If y'all look that up too, y'all look at Dane Calloway history. Was the history of it says something about slave history was told to us in reverse. I wanted to pull it up, but it might scratch me. It might do some more shit. But it was saying that the history of slavery was told to us in reverse. And I said that makes sense. Now I started looking at everything. What else is what else is given to us reverse? Everything is pre-recorded. So that means like every movie that they record is pre-recorded 2-3 years on down the line. Then they put it out in one particular time, like, any day of the month. Not any day, because they use particular days in Pacific months. And yeah, and that's how they put it out. Music is given to us in reverse. That's how the magic is said. Even our food is given to us in reverse, because they plan it and then they give it to us. You see what I'm saying? And with everything being modified and engineered, and all the pesticides and all that, that only helps. But we just got to be mindful, and because you can't stop what's already happening. Only thing that you can do is you can protect yourself and be mindful, and know how to really use your tools. Like a person would say, like my family, they'd be like, oh, why you looking at science, and why you looking at this book? And like and this is gonna be my answer for anybody who think, oh, why you looking at magic, why you looking at this, and why you looking at that? This is gonna be my answer. Would you cook a steak without fire? Would you eat your food without forks, or would you eat your food without a plate? Knowing that you got plates, knowing that you got cups and spoons, would you just drink out of your hand? So don't ask me why I would use these certain things, because if they wasn't here provided for me to use, then we wouldn't have access. I'm not going to limit myself in one area and not get the full information. I had to ask myself, and you know what? I'm going to pull up this one, because this guy said this, and it was very interesting to me, where he even said it. A dude named David Wilcock. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up on this. That's how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pull it up on my iPad. And I was looking at something that he did, and he was like, about how the government is doing magic, and you know what I'm saying, and and that all ties into it. A lot of people going crazy about, oh, Democrat, Republican, and this and this and that. Well, you must understand that there are two feathers of the same bird. I don't know if y'all got that. They two feathers of the same bird. So it's not two birds, it's one bird, but two separate wings. You know what I'm saying? So regardless who you vote for, they still are for each other. They're still on the same team. I don't know why y'all fail to look at that. Like when Snoop made his remark about Gayle King or whatever. You see, they break bread together. They go to the same parties. They rub shoulders together. They still friends. So why is they? It's all an act. But a lot of people get caught up in it, and I understand, because that's how the spell is set. Trauma, that's one of the ways, through trauma, and you got your bills. You're a slave to this. You're a slave to society, and I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes, a lot of times, it do get overwhelming. Hell, it get overwhelming for me. Shit, it get overwhelming. It get overwhelming for everybody. But see, now we got to take back our power. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people might say, oh, this is spooky. Well, if you already been talking about manifesting, you already talking about it anyway. If you even go to church, you've been invoking spirits anyway. You know what I'm saying? But they just don't call it that. But you know what I'm saying? You call it tomato, I call it tomato. It's still the same thing. I'm just open-minded about it. And a lot of information I got out of a lot of Masonic books. And a couple of times I was almost a Mason. A couple of times. But it was something that, that stopped me from being a Mason. You know what I'm saying? Because that once you become a Mason or a part of any sorority or fraternity, then you've made an oath. And I'm gonna be honest, man, this shit is this ain't no game. A lot of people and it don't matter, regardless of whether you think it's a game, whether you think it's fake, it don't matter, because it's still happening. It's still gonna happen, regardless. As you can see, it's still gonna happen. It's still people still gonna do it, and spirits are gonna still get venerated, and yeah, a lot of that is happening. And as you can see, with it being 2020, a lot is being exposed. So, okay, so here it goes right here. Let me see.
So what do I mean when I'm talking about the cabal? One of the names that many people are familiar with would be the Bilderbergers, the Trilateral Commission, the Council on Foreign Relations, the New World Order, the Illuminati. What are we really talking about here? Ultimately, we are talking about organized crime. We are talking about crime syndicates that work on a quasi-governmental level, because they do not take any of their high-ranking people and actually run them for office. The people who run for office are never more than middle level within these corporations. We have multiple insiders, whistleblowers, some of whom I've spoken to directly, who have witnessed American presidents acting like simpering little wimps in front of these higher ranking cabal members because they are terrified of them. This cabal has at its core, believe it or not, a Luciferian belief system. One of the things that I learned from whistleblowers from the cabal itself is that they have to work within something they call the rules. And this is very, very important. So I really want to make sure that this gets into the film. The rules are a body of spiritual principles that they must follow in order to be allowed to exist. Now, what do I mean by allowed to exist? I mean that they are aware that there are benevolent forces that will prevent them from achieving their goals unless we give them permission to enslave us. Now think about that. Well, I didn't give them permission. Why, for example, was there a document on display in the British Museum Library of London in the late 1800s that comprehensively lays out a plan for 3 world wars, during which time they will consolidate a Luciferian New World Order? And those 3 world wars are precise descriptions of World War I, World War II, and a third war in which they believed that most of the major countries have been eliminated and consolidated, and the only group left is going to be rogue mercenaries, which we would now call terrorists. They didn't use that word, but it totally describes Gulf War I, Gulf War II, the war on terrorism. That's World War III, because the rules state that they have to tell us what they're doing. Therefore, if we allow it to happen, we have consented to tyranny, we have consented to enslavement. Now, if you get into the secret history of the cabal, this was rediscovered by Queen Elizabeth, the original Elizabeth that we've heard about from the 1500s. Queen Elizabeth's royal astrologer, a man named John Dee, who is the prototype of the wizard with the long beard, the hat, and what he did was to rediscover through these ancient documents that were in the Vatican the technology of how to access what they considered to be spiritual beings that were useful to them, but what we would consider to be demonic or evil beings. These beings need to be accessed through a very complex set of rituals and ceremonies. You cannot just ask for them to show up. You have to follow very elaborate and specific protocols. If you follow those protocols, it's like having an IP address, which is what we use to go online in order to notate a website. Every website has its own IP address. These spiritual beings, such as Baal and Moloch, which they still do ceremonies for today, such as in Bohemian Grove, there is a giant effigy, stone effigy of an owl. That's the god Moloch. The god Moloch goes all the way back to Rome and Carthage, in which they were offering child sacrifices to this god in exchange for power. So John Dee rediscovered the technology of how to draw the magic circles, how to say the right incantations, how to actually do black magic on a governmental level. This is what people are going to have so much trouble with once disclosure happens, is that these people actually practice black magic, and they are very, very good at it.
Yeah, so I just want you guys to hear that, and you guys can see it on YouTube. The guy's name is Dave Wilcock, and the actual thing that is on is Web TV Radio Slab. The dude got a blue shirt on, the one that I'm looking at. He has a blue shirt on. I guess I can find a little bit more out about this, but I don't want to lose my focus. So as you heard, this guy's been a whistleblower for years. You know what I'm saying? He got, you can look up his resume, you can look up his information, YouTube. He be in hiding, you know what I'm saying? Because they will kill you. You know what I'm saying? Once you know certain information, then they'll take you out, or they will publicly embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? But that's for the people who've already made the oath. A lot of people say, "Oh, they're not doing magic," but you have to understand where do they get this information from. They got the information from ancient Kemet, from the walls of Kemet. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people saying, 666 is the devil, Satan, or whatever. But it's, when you study and you read and you're given the information, you know that that's the make 666 is the makeup of man. 6 electrons, 6 neutrons, 6 protons. That makes up man. So they're letting you know that the evilness that we all looking out for is within. See, they have us spending so much time looking for a savior out, when everything that they have you looking outward for is inwards. But I understand, I get it. Why a lot of people don't want to, why a lot of people don't want to look within, because it's easy to reflect on somebody else's problem than reflect on your own. How do I know? Because I used to do it. It was easy for me to place the blame on somebody else for my fuck ups on somebody else. It was easy for me to say they made me do it instead of saying that I did it. It was easy for me when I was in the even when I cheated or whatever, I would say, "Oh, she made me do it." It goes back to the very the core of the Bible when when Adam, when they was in the Garden of Eden, and in the part where it said God came walking. That now we gonna go through it all because it's I mean, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for it, and I'm gonna have some people come on and give plead their case, say how they feel about it or whatever. And I think this is what's needed. I don't very well, I like to, I like to be entertained too, but I got that warrior like spirit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really like people to try to pull tricks but let me know and let me decide if I want to go. Don't try to swindle me and make me want to go, because now I'm gonna get at you. Now I know, that's why I respected Trump. A lot of people don't understand, why did you respect Trump? Why did you want Trump to win? It's because I know that he don't like me. See, I know that he a snake ass motherfucker that don't like me. And guess what? I don't like that bitch either. But I can respect him because he Ford. He let me know he don't like me. And I'm gonna let him know I don't like you either. See, I can work with that, but I can't work with a motherfucker who telling me that they liking me, but at the same time they got a fucking knife and they got a knife in my back, and I'm wondering why I feel this pain. But they saying, "Oh no, it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. Let me see. Let me look behind her. It ain't nothing." You a snake motherfucker. But it's not their fault. It's my fault for not looking at my own self, not reflecting on my own self. I'm looking for somebody else. I'm looking for something on the outside when I should be looking in. See, that's why I've been. This is what I've been on. I've been taking responsibility, and to me, that's what the Bible is missing, because it always had me place the blame on somebody else. It never really had me taking responsibility for my own actions for myself, because I was always looking for God to save me. So that left me room to not even saving myself. It left me the comfort of not saving myself, of placing the blame. Oh, they made me do it. And then I can say, oh, God made me do it. Nigga, you did that. God didn't make you do shit. You are the God. You are the God. You just wanted to do it, just like you are bad. You see what I'm saying? And I've been looking at everything. But they can't just tell you. You must understand that they can't just tell you a lie all at once. They have to give you some of the truth, some of the lie. It's up to you to find it. It's up for you to put the pieces to that puzzle together for your own life. Everybody's not gonna see it the same. See, that's what I had to understand. Everybody not gonna see it the same. You know what I'm saying? But I know that it's a war. The Bible say we at war. Yeah. Well, how? And I say, how are we at war? Because right now we at war with left and right, good and bad, up and down, backwards and forwards, male, a feminist in masculinity. You see what I'm saying? Up and down. So we at war. It's the opposed of everything. But we must understand that those things are needed. We need good and we need bad, because you couldn't have one without the other. You couldn't have day without light. They oppose. So a lot of people, just like when they asking for good things of trying to manifest, they always like, damn, well, why the bad shit coming? Because that's the balance. You will never know the goodness that you were bringing in if you didn't see the bad, because that's a reflection of it. That's a reflection of it. If you asking for good, just know bad is accompanying good. But you have to find the balance, the 42 laws of Ma'at. You got to find the balance within and embrace it. You can't shun away from it. You can't push bad off and just say, oh, I want good. Yeah, they got a lot of, they say that right now. Embrace the light. But who was born in the light? Who was born in the light? We gotta understand, and they do certain things that put it out there to distort it in your eyes. like scary movies, demonic movies, all these type of things. Now understand that these certain energies exist, but they only exist as much as you allow them to exist. You know, we connected to all, we connected to everything. So a lot of times, we bring those, we are the ones of oppose of our own self. Now, is it some easy work? Is it? Nah, it's not easy work. It's not easy work. It's, you have to question. Now I'm questioning everything. I'm questioning everything. I don't trust nothing. How could I? Been lied to. Been lied to. That's what the Dave Wilcox said. People gonna be so fucking hurt when they find out the truth. They're gonna be heartbroken. But then when you really sit down and look at it, you really can't be mad at them because you chose it. Like when Kanye West said that slavery was a choice, he was telling the truth. He was telling the truth because because right now people are choosing to be enslaved. They don't know the damaging things that they don't even care. They don't even care. People don't even care. People don't even care. But I've been seeing all kind of stuff, and I've been pulling out them. I've been knowing about Biden and Kamala Harris. They evil. But hey, if that's what y'all want, y'all get it. That's y'all master, ain't mine. Because for me, it don't matter who the president is. For me, it's business as usual. The president ain't never affected the hood, the ghetto, really. Not for me. Not for nobody around me, unless you was on, public assistance or something. But it ain't even affected that. It just gave you a little scare tactics. You know what I'm saying? Because as much as these women buy, go to the club and buy drinks and go to the club with that money, that shit ain't stopped. I ain't knocking or hating. It is what it is. But I'm just letting you know, ain't nothing. Drugs ain't never stopped in the hood. So it's business as usual. So, yeah, man, we just got to be mindful. We got to be mindful. And, you can very well be like, fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's your life. It's your life. We all have free will. We all have the choice to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? You got to have balance. I try not to let this shit overwhelm me, or because it is overwhelming. It is, because you have to, when I thought I knew something, I come to find out I really didn't know shit. But I knew what I knew. I knew what I knew. But society had me so scared then. Not society, just let alone my family. Because that's how I was raised. I wasn't raised with no Bible. So but the things and the fears of the Bible, that's what my family plunged in me, put it in me. And then I started reading it, and then I'm like, damn, okay, I can't even. But then, if you look at it, from common sense, but I understand that all the time, sense ain't always common. Just because they call it common sense ain't, always common. I'm gonna pull up something else because he says something about kids on that, and I just want to let you know the sick shit that's going on out here, right? But yeah, common sense ain't always common. But while everybody was running around, worrying about voting this and voting that, I'm gonna show you what they slicked in there. I'm gonna show, and I don't know why none of this was blew up, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And you think it's people. We think it's a game, but this shit really happening. You must understand all those little tactics. Understand the words have duality. Why everybody running from we don't worship the goat, we don't worship Satan. Well, everybody say to save our kids, you worshiping the goat, right? Because what kids mean kids, but what's another word for kids? Goat, baby goat. Come on, people. Yeah. They slick. It's all right. It's all right. Don't be ashamed, and don't be hurt because they doing it. They out here, they was doing it to me too. I was a victim of it for so long. I'm looking for this video. Hold on, let me look for this video. But yeah, they've been doing it to all of us. We all been taken advantage of. We all been lied to, you know. But it's only you that can pull yourself out of your situation. So that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been on. Yeah, I've been kind of like, man, nobody want to. But all that's gonna happen in time, And then I'm not gonna even lie. Spiritually, I've been going through it. You know what I'm saying? I've been growing. You know what I'm saying? I was, I couldn't even talk for a month. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't talk for a month. My voice was gone. That was my throat chakra. And I said, damn, I didn't know how important my voice was and how much I appreciated my voice until my voice was gone. And a lot of times I was letting my own fears hold me back. I told y'all I was dealing with my fears. That was one of the things that I've been dealing with. Fears and procrastination. You know what I'm saying? And I'm dealing with it. You dig? Yeah, I'm dealing with it. So I said, soon I get my voice back, yeah, I'm going in. I'm going in. And it wasn't meant for me to be a Mason because if I was, I probably would have been 33 degree already, knowing how I study and know that how much information intrigues me. But I wouldn't be able to tell y'all shit. So guess what? I can tell y'all everything I know and show you too. I got books. I got books to because that's where they get their information from. It's not no over the hill shit. This is where I'm getting my information from books, from the same books they got. But these books wasn't privy to the mass. But 2020, everything coming out. But this is something that was this was a couple of days ago. This was 45 missing kids recovered during the largest statewide human trafficking in Ohio. Yeah, so let me play a little bit of this. I want y'all to hear this. So yeah, when they say save the kids, this the goal.
Largest statewide anti-human trafficking operations in Ohio's history. State and federal officials joined forces to help rescue more than 100 survivors.
Oh, 100 survivors.
It's called Operation Autumn Hope, and this is footage of one of the raids in Ohio where authorities took down 177 people involved in human trafficking, including 14 individuals arrested in Mahoning County last week.
If you're using the internet to try and exploit or take advantage of underage individuals, we want it to be in the back of your head that you may be talking to one of us, and hopefully you will be talking to one of us. We're not going away. We're going to continue to do these types of stings.
109 survivors were rescued during the month of October. Green's agency, along with nearly 60 others, joined forces for
so they'll let you know right there. They yeah, it's serious. This is not no game. You know what I'm saying? And why they got everybody running to the polls? They got 100 and some kids, 100 and some of our babies out there, scared, and ain't no telling what they doing to them kids. Well, I have an idea, as much as I've read, I know, but it's just disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Because, you think about the innocence of a child. They don't know nothing. They don't know the difference. They just love. They want to play and they want to learn, and they innocent. You know what I'm saying? I hate mother. I really do. I don't like people like that, man. I really hate them, and I always. I was always the run of the group, and I hated bullies. And, I was a fighter when I was growing up. Even though I was I was shorter than a lot of people when I was growing up. I would fight harder because I had to, because I had bigger cousins. So where they thought they was big to me, my cousins was 2-3 times bigger than them. And I used to smash on them. So when I used to go and somebody used to get picked on or whatever, and I used to see it, I used to smash, no hesitation. I hate bullies. And I will smash. Right now. I'll slap the shit out of Bully. I ain't gonna even lie. I slap the shit out of you right now. I don't even care. Beat me up. Win or lose, I'm a dog you. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dog walk you. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's that warrior spirit in me, though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's time for me to stop even doing so senseless ass shit like that, and help my people get on board, man, and wake up. Now, this information is that I'm giving is just so you can be able to look at self. Know that all the power, and know that everything that you're looking for that outsource to come is in you. And I'm not gonna lie, it's hard to reflect and look inside, because it's hurtful, it's embarrassing, it's shameful. I was ashamed. I was ashamed to look where I've came. You know what I'm saying? Look at where I was embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Hurt, uh, upset. You know what I'm saying? But who can I be? Who can I have all these emotions with? I tried to push it, but it was nobody's fault but mine. Because regardless of what we taught, we still have the choice to make our own decisions at the end of the day. And I made the decisions to go the ways I went. But I appreciate the ways I went in life, because it led me to here. But that's not the end of my story. I said this before, and we gotta stop allowing people to dictate a L. People to say, oh, you gotta take that L. Oh, you took that L. Well, you gotta look at that L in a different light, right? If you got to look at it like I looked at it, is if you're in the midst of a storm, like if you're on a boat, you're on a ship, right? And you got all your goods on there, gold and money, and you got your all your flies gear, and you got your little animals on there, and you ain't got none of your family. You just got your fly gear. You got all your stuff that you worked all your life for. And you're like, yeah, I'm about to move over here, and yeah, I'm about to get it. Boom. Then a big storm happened, which happens in life, and you end up losing everything, right? But you don't lose your life. You gotta look, man. You can get all that shit again, but you can't. You only got one start button at your life. So the gift is not the possessions; it's your life. That's what I had to figure out. It's not everything that I've lost, because I still have my life. So I still very well have action to turn it around and bring it back in if I wanted it. So it's not a loss, but sometimes we get caught up on everybody else. The loss. It's gonna happen. But you have to look at the lesson. That's what I've been doing here, ladies. I've been looking at the lesson in the bad, because it's inevitable. If you recognize good, just know that you're gonna see bad. But what's the lesson in both? Because you can gain something from both. But a lot of times we just want self-pity. We want self-pity, but I'm not the type. I don't want self-pity. You know what I'm saying? I don't want self-pity. I don't want self-pity. I want to figure out how not to do this shit no more, or how not to go down that wrong route no more. That's what I want for me. Everybody different. I'm not here to judge my way, and I understand. I understand that my way is not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? My way is not for everybody. My journey is not everybody's journey, but I know that it's a lot of people thinking that I'm gonna wait on, because the Bible the priest tell you, wait on the Lord. Wait on the Lord, but they gonna tell you to put that tithing in there. I used to be like, damn, if you want me to wait, I need let's say I'll be like, damn, I need $10,000. Should I wait to give my tithes until I get this 10,000? Right, man. Should I wait to get this 10% of my tithes until I get that $10,000? Nah, they gonna tell you, nah, drop that in the bucket. Yeah, yeah, but they gonna tell you to wait on the Lord. Fuck that. I'm not waiting on nobody. If it's meant for me to get, I'm gonna go out there and get it. Because wait actually broke the wagon. You see, because if you look at it, you see how the duality in that word, you got wait, then you got wait, the weight of somebody, then you just got wait at the door. You know what I'm saying? So that's duality of a word. Two. You got the number two. You got T-O. You got T-O-O. Come on, man. And words have power. Words have power. Yeah, sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will kill you too. See, because we was raised, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you, right? That's how I was raised. That's what my mom say. Boy, sticks and stones will break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Bullshit, words will kill you. I know niggas been killed over words. So that's a lie. That's a lie. You know, we just, you know, and the older I get, the more I see that it's no room for errors, no more room for games. You know, and I feel like if I don't step up to the plate now, then when? If not me, who? I can't worry about that. I just got to do my part. You know, and you know, I don't just talk and this and that, because I don't waste time with that. I don't waste time with that. I'd rather be trying to making something happen. Not making something happen. You know, so you know, I just encourage everybody to, you know, and I'm not saying now, don't get me twisted, don't get it wrong, be like, oh yeah, because I use the Bible, because now I know how to use it. I know how to use the map. Now I know how to use it. You know, at first I really didn't know how to use it. I was just so and go, but I had to think about, damn, all this stuff was given to me. The Bible said, it said in the Bible, everything was put here for man, everything. And we were supposed to go out into the land, conquer, and remultiply. And what it say? Damn, supposed to like conquer, or be over, like an authority over something. You know what I'm saying? I said the wrong word, but nevertheless, y'all know what I'm saying. Subdue. Yeah. So if this information is out for, you know, because times have changed. You know, I'm thinking about my grandmother and grandfather, and you know, uncles and aunties, and you know, I got bishops in my family right now. You know what I'm saying? Swindlers, charlatans, and I love them to death. They're my people, they're my family, but yeah, snakes. Fuck everything moving right now. I got a bishop, uncle that's a bishop right now, and uncle that's a deacon right now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Oh yeah. I see it. You know, you can't just you can continue to walk the yellow brick road, but then don't complain about when you get to eyes and you still don't get to see eyes. But only thing, you know, don't get mad because you didn't look behind that curtain that you seen, because you had the choice to. Yeah, you had the choice just like everybody else. You know, me, you know, fortunately, I look behind the camera. I look behind that curtain, went in that door. Yeah, looked at that and seen that. Yeah, and that, you know, once you see something, you can't unsee it. Once you heard shit, you can't unhear it. And I can't turn back, you know? So yeah, that's where I've been, man. And you know, this is some of the stuff that I want to drop on y'all. I mean, it was way more, but you know, I'm you know, shit, I ain't perfect hell. You know what I'm saying? I had to, you know, get back on the horse. So I just went. I didn't want to make no more excuses. I didn't want to say, oh, I want to get it perfect, because it's never gonna get perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be me. I ain't gonna try to be no motherfucking body else. And I'm a nigga that's gonna speak his mind. You don't like it? Fuck you. Get off my page. Don't fuck with me. Cause I damn sure won't fuck with you. I don't fuck with nobody unless you fuck with me. You see what I'm saying? So you don't like what I'm saying? Tear your ass. I ain't biting my tongue no more, and I ain't sparing feelings. I'm just say what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? And if it helps somebody, hopefully it do. And if it don't, well, it don't. I can't save everybody because I'm in the process of saving myself. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't save myself, hell, how can I save anybody else? I can't focus. I gotta focus on me. I can't worry about little Juju and who the next Hollywood, fuck the next president. If that motherfucker's not gonna come and give me $10 million, fuck him. Fuck him. I ain't got time. I don't care about. That's just how I am. I ain't got time to worry about you or your. I ain't got time to look at that because it's taken away from me. I gotta be the best me, and I know that sounds selfish, but it's not, because it's called self-love. Yeah, you gotta be the best you. And that's why I couldn't find, for a long time, I couldn't find my purpose because I was so worried about what they would say. Oh, I can't go over there, or I can't do this because of this. And man, fuck that. You know how you can do it? Because if the opportunity presents itself to you, it's meant for you. But then we'll let somebody else's fears or somebody else's, fuck them. Yeah. I'd rather cut off my hand. Than to lose my whole arm. Yeah. It's saying in the Bible too. Pluck out an eye. Cut your hand off. If that's going to keep you from moving forward. The Bible is powerful. I ain't gonna even lie, because it's mixed with lies and truth. Spells, rituals, is mixed with all of it. And it's crazy how we overlook some things when it's right in our face. And what they say, if you want information hot here from a black man put in the book, damn, that's, the more I look at it, it's like, damn, they've been hiding. Well, and I've been reading, but I would get to certain stages and I would just be like, nah, that don't sound right. I'm scared. But I ain't doing nothing but reading. That just lets you know the effect of how much I was a slave, and how, because I was up under the spell. I was up under that same spell, through music. You have to understand what goes in, go come out. You see, like I was telling I think a friend of mine, or wife, I seen something on Facebook, a little baby, she was doing her little due diligence, and little baby, and out of nowhere they turned on some music. Now the look on her face, she was like, she didn't know what to do. She grabbed, but it went straight to her head, because she grabbed her head with both of her hands, and she didn't know what to do. See, now that's the music going into her. The expression that came out, she started shaking her little pamper. I mean, it's funny, but it ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? It's funny, but it ain't funny, because this is happening to us, and we think, oh, that's so cute. No, it's not cute. It's not cute, man. But we the only ones that can get our shit together, and that I'm leading by example. I'm getting my shit together. I ain't placing the blame. It's nobody's fault but my own. Like when I quit my job, I couldn't get mad at them because they wasn't loyal to me how I felt I was loyal to them, or just because I ain't never stole. I couldn't get mad at them. I had to get my own shit. I couldn't get mad, because if I was to beat their ass or go do anything, I would be the one that's losing. And then not only me, not only would I lose, my family would lose. You see what I'm saying? I've been to the penitentiary twice. I've been to prison twice. Once when I was a juvenile. So 3 times. 5 years, 5 years, and 3.5, 4 years, 3.5, 4 years. You see what I'm saying? So I've been there, I've seen there, I've been there and done that. Got 10 t-shirts on that shit. But at the end of the day, the only one that really saved me was me saving me, making better decisions and making better choices, accepting my part in the situation, because it takes two. But what did I contribute to push that? I had to accept it. You know, I had to forgive a lot. I had to forgive a lot of people. But then at the same time, I had to cut a lot of people off because they was holding me stagnant. They was holding me down like dead weight. People can become weights because they troubles. I used to put on people troubles like clothes. And when they get off the phone with me, they'll be so relieved and they be like, "Oh, Peanut, it feel good to talk to you, bro. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, I feel so much better." But then here I go. I feel like shit now. Cause I done put all on. I done bathed myself. I done cloaked myself in your shit, plus my own. But it's okay, you know, because I know, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying. But I just hope everybody can really turn themselves around and believe in yourself. We the kings and queens. We are the kings and queens. We are that energy. We are that vibration. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you tell yourself that you're not, then you're not. I can't make you. I like somebody say, I can't make you drink. I can only lead you to the water. You got to do that work yourself. We all got to do our own work. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to sound like I'm preaching. I'm just sharing. I ain't, cause I ain't no preacher. I ain't go to seminary school. Mama say, you know, I ain't go to Mama Sabu Babu Sa school. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just sharing, man. You know, so you know, I'm gonna end it with that, and you know, I do want to give a special shout out, happy belated birthday to my sister, Nisi. Man, I love you, sis. Yeah. And I know you enjoyed your day, and yeah, man, and I just, you know, wish you the best. I want to give a shout out to Mr. and Cakes. Man, Mr. and Cakes, man, and, you know, I cut for them, man. You know what I'm saying? They like that brother and that sister, man. You know what I'm saying? So you know, if y'all ain't never checked out their channel, go check out their channel and show them some support, man. And Hollywood Uncut. Hollywood Uncut, man. Shout out to Hollywood Uncut. Y'all go check that queen out and support them. And yeah, man, we can do this together, man. You know, we each gotta, you know, take a little from here and a little bit from there. And you know, when you look down at your plate, you're gonna have a full plate, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna end it with that, man. I'm coming back on actually again tonight. Like I say, I got an interview tonight. For a new little group company called man, what's the name of their podcast? Les Uncut. It's for they started their own little old thing from the LGBTQ. I want to say that right, LGBTQ community. And they just want to do their thing, you know what I'm saying? They want to be heard like anybody else. You know, I'm secure with me, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if I see somebody, for me, I don't mind helping. I don't care what you look like. I'm always for the underdog. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all come check me out, and yeah, y'all come check it out on later. They gonna film on their channel, but I'm gonna also set up some things where I can actually try to film on mine. Oh, you know what? They not gonna film on their channel. I'm filming on this channel. I'm gonna do the interview on my channel, so they gonna have to find another way. But then we're also gonna be back on. I'm gonna film them on Wednesday as well. So today and tomorrow, I'm gonna film probably like after 6 or 7 or something like that. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all stopping through and, you know, smash that like button for your boy. Yeah, man. I want to continue to do and I'm gonna continue to do videos as long as long as I'm permitted. And I'm gonna try to bring, step my game up. I just had to find a direction and which way I was going. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was going one way, and it didn't go there. It didn't get that way yet, but it's going. It's going. It just takes time. The journey is the destination is longer than I thought. But guess what? We got enough gas. We got enough money, and we gonna put this thing on cruise, and we gonna get there. Yeah, man. What's my little saying? I'm gonna find out for me. When I find out for me, I'm gonna tell we, and we will be. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Richie Rich. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, man. Shout out to all my peoples, man. I love y'all, man.
Real R&B. If you listen to my tone, then you can feel the passion. The fire in my eyes makes me a little different from the ground up. From the ground up. Quit playing.
We gotta make a change in spite of everything that's going on. We always tend to look for somebody else for help when we can prevent things ourselves. Some things are not meant to happen or not supposed to happen. But if you don't prevent it, if you don't speak up, you just as guilty.